Hello everybody from Florence. Today is raining. First time, well, more or less first time I've been caught in the rain. I got up, I did some yoga this morning, and I'm on my way over to a coffee shop to get some schoolwork done. So today is the day that I'll show you what I've been working on. Hopefully I'll finish it. That'll give you an idea of what we're doing, or a couple things that we're doing, and I'll catch in with you then. This is my favorite coffee shop by school. It also has one of the better lighting situations for working on school. But as you can see, they've got a line waiting because it's raining. So I'm gonna walk down the street and see if I can find a sandwich because it is lunchtime. So the place I'm looking for, I don't know the name of it, but it's supposed to be one of the better sandwiches in Florence for a really low price. And it's outside. So there's always a line down the block. And I was kind of thinking that that might be in my favor today because it's raining and there's really nowhere to eat that isn't, because there's no seating in there to my knowledge. However, noticing this, maybe not. But we'll see how it goes. Music from American music from anywhere from, I don't know, 50 to like 30 years ago is very popular here. I'm not quite sure why, but it is. Maybe they're trying to bring in the tourists, the old tourists, American tourists. If anybody knows the answer to that, please throw it in the comments. Okay, so I was right. There's not a huge line. So, see there, kill the biker. Sorry, buddy. This is where you just go and order. So I guess, yeah, I should see what I want. Okay, so this is it. There are 3 storefronts. I'm not sure what's what, but I'm about to go in and find it. Okay, guys, I got my sandwich. It's got mortadella, pistachio cream, stracciatella cheese, and also some pistachio nuts. This bread is still warm. The sandwich is ginormous, and it was €11. So let's see how I feel about it. I found a dry little place to eat this. And up until recently, I had company, so I didn't really feel comfortable filming. This is incredible. The bread is salty and a little oily. The pistachio cream, the stracciatelle, the mortadella, and this bread together, it's like a cloudy, puffy, salty, delicious, perfectly balanced, ginormous sandwich. Kind of happy my coffee shop was full. I'm heading out to another one. It's all the same chain, but I'm going to try to go to each location and figure out which one I like the most. So that's my plan. My bus comes in like 5 more minutes. So yeah, I will see you there. So far, this is definitely my favorite Dita Artigianale. This is my 4th or my 3rd one I've been to. And this one is like 6 minutes from my house, and I had no idea. Here's my little setup. I just took a break to enjoy this little guy, but I wanted to show you what I've been working on. So the first thing we had to do was choose some images from the Nature Museum. and kind of play with the shapes a little bit and cut with them, etc. The colors here turned out different than from my mood board. And then we had to create garments in different shapes. So this one's pretty safe. But I really like these. These I got a little bit more creative. So like the feathers of the bird and the minerals on the bottom. And then that's the flower and the minerals. So yeah, still working on it, but that's where we're at. Hey you guys, evening from Florence. I realized as I was putting this video together, I didn't really explain the project from school very well. The first image you see is my mood board. So we went to a nature museum. We took a bunch of pictures, did some sketching, and then we had to pick images for a mood board. I went with color more than images, and then found out that we needed to utilize the shapes to inform the design of our garments, which was cool. And it really put the creative in a different perspective for me. And I feel, oh, sorry guys, my what is this thing called? Whatever this thing is called is falling. Anyway, yeah, it just really helped me creatively think differently. And I really like my second two garments that I illustrated and designed. So yeah, so that's that. After the coffee shop, I decided to go check out a vintage store in my area that I did not get footage of because it was way too crowded in there. They had just a bunch of crazy stuff from the 80s that was like hundreds of dollars. But it was fun to look at everything, and there were lots of sales. Nothing that I could not live without. So I didn't purchase anything, but it was cool to look around. Then from there, I decided that I wanted to go look for a book because I wanted to have something to read. My program director had given me a recommendation on some fluff earlier this summer. And so I found a book from that same author from a bookstore that's got international books, big American section. I also bought a new cookbook, which is exciting. I'm very excited about this. Called Italian Recipes. It's actually really lightweight. And anyway, I'm looking forward to making some of the pastas in here in videos. Then from there, I ran over to the Hard Rock Cafe. I was starving, and I really had a taste for American food. So I got some ribs and a Coke, and God, they were good. And I started chatting up two girls, young girls. One was still in college, but they were sisters, and they were from Houston, Texas. And they have been traveling Italy since the 5th of July. And it's funny, we like overlapped each other. The weekend we were both on the Amalfi Coast, which is crazy. But they did Naples, Amalfi Coast, Rome. They just got into Florence today. They're here in Florence today and tomorrow. And then they go to Venice for 2 days, and then they go home. So kind of exciting for them. But we chatted for over an hour, and it was nice to be social because, yeah, there's nobody my age here, and it's hard to like be social. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit more, I don't know, I'm feeling less isolated, I guess is a good way to put it. So yeah, so I chatted up with them. Then I headed out. My bus was literally like a block away, which was amazing. I got right on it and hung out for like 8 minutes while the bus driver was smoking a cigarette. And then we were on our way, 15 minutes home. The bus stop that it dropped me at is just a little further than that gelateria that I got, the amazing Sophia cone, which is that vanilla gelato with the chunks of dark chocolate and the candied orange zest in it. Yum. So I got another one of those for dessert, headed home. So that was my day. It was a good day. I hope you guys like the artwork. I'm not thrilled. I'd like to like re-illustrate the lemon dress and then redo that other one because it's kind of boring, but I still have a collection to complete, and I don't want to kind of redo. It's like, okay, noted, you can see the progression. I turned it in, so we're good. And I started working on my collection. It's inspired by bubbles, actually, and like bubble gum, like pink bubbles. And so far I'm hating it. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get a different kind of perspective on it over the coming days. So no idea what we're doing tomorrow in school. Thursday we're going to the PT Museum, which has got a huge costume collection. Excited about that. And that's more or less what I know. So that's it for me from a Sunday in Florence. So buona sera, everyone, and I'll catch up with you later in the week. Bye.